Welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved, and last episode you saw me get a couple of resources, well, at least one manually. That's tin, which we've already got automated over here, and I got some advice and comments, so I thought I'd just go quickly through those. First advice was that you don't necessarily need this power storage block to turn corners like this. You can just put lasers down and the laser will go in one side and out the other. So we'll leave it here for now, but as soon as I need to reclaim some of these, I will do. So don't worry about that. You don't have to do it that way. And of course, we've got tin going this way. And I, off camera, moved, well, not moved, but added the same kind of belt coming from our copper mine, or our copper extractor. Same thing's happening, and they're just coming to 2 logistics crates at the moment, just for me to stop them. I just wanted to look at the different types of hoppers, not crates, hoppers. So we got this type of hopper, which is the storage hopper, has 100 spaces. What I was just looking at was the description of them. You see that on the description for logistics hopper, it says stores up to 2 resources. I initially thought that was 2 types of resource, i.e. copper and tin. It's not, no, it's just 2 blocks. So 2 pieces of copper or 2 pieces of tin. So these are largely useless for storing things, but they do let you put them next to extractors to, well, to feed into, which can then go straight onto belts. Speaking of that, I think, yeah, see, I'm using a storage hopper here for this. So if I just take you and all of you and then replace it with a logistics hopper, it should be able to feed it in just fine. It will stop this in a second because it runs out of space, so it will do very, very soon. Yep, it's full. So this should then start accruing resources, tin, and of course eventually it'll stop. So I probably want to hook everything back up to the furnace, all the way up here, and get rid of these. We don't need these anymore. What I was wondering, however, is can we just feed, just like Factorio, belts like, I don't know, like this? In fact, let me just, no, maybe not side load. Actually, let's just give this a try. I just want to give it a try before moving on, and let's just craft a couple of sets of these conveyor belts. What happens if I just remove you and feed you both in to here? Let me move you as well. No bar smelted in the last minute. Yes, I know. I'm building. Okay, so let's turn you and turn you. Okay, so we just need to turn these 2 around. What happens now? Does it interleave them? Do you actually take turns? You don't look to take turns. I don't like you. Okay, let's see then. Oh, well, let's actually just see if it is actually just random, because it could be random. Or it might have specific rules. Right now, it looks like you can only insert one side of the conveyor belt. So let's just get rid of you and you for a second. A couple of ways of doing that, of course. We can make another smelter once we have the materials to do so, and we will want to do that, of course. But in the meantime, what are we going to do? Just choose? Well, I guess we could compile them both into a storage hopper. Remember that thing I'd already got. However, that might have problems as well. So if I put one down here and one down here, will you both feed in? Looks like you will, but how is it choosing on the other side? In fact, there's 2 of those, and one of these makes me think, maybe? Is this predictable? Oh, that does look like it's predictable. Okay. If that remains so, I'll be happy. It may not remain so, though. So I guess what we could do is just move this storage hopper to here and then just feed both belts into it, maybe. And maybe this will just, or we could just feed into... Oh, I'm being stupid. Yes, I'm being stupid. Ignore me. Let's just take all of you, and if I can leave those where they are. Let me just take you and just go this way. Okay, now will we just... Okay, will this, I wonder, just take from this alternately? It'd be nice if it did, although I don't quite know. If it doesn't, then we can mix it through a storage crate or storage hopper back here or something like that. It'd be nice to know. It's smelting, so let's see what it's actually doing. It's doing tin. So it's pulling more than one. Yes, I'm not quite happy with this setup. I think I will do some more experimentation, you know, and see what the better way of doing it is. Ideally, I'd like to batch these things, which may mean I want to just put them all into one storage crate and then only let them go towards the smelter. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Because we want this to be fairly efficient. We don't want to keep using all this energy when we don't need it. So let's just send them into a storage crate, just as we did before. And let's not mess around with anything else. Oops. There we go. So we're just going to send them both into a storage crate, and we will... you've got quite a bit in here. Once we're ready to actually smelt them, I can just move them manually, or I can put, I don't know, let's say we can just put them like this. I can just fill in the last one until we have more control or more advanced machinery. What else do we have by default? We have a conveyor belt filter. Okay, so that filters out what we want in there. That needs lithium. We don't have lithium yet. Turntable. That splits one belt into two. I want the opposite, so I assume a hopper will actually do that for us. I don't see any other way without research to do that. And I think I want to aim for suit upgrades as soon as possible. So suit upgrades we have here. We've got solar cell Mark 1. Needs copper and tin. That should be fairly straightforward once we have enough copper. Is there enough done? Are you done? Ah, 2 more copper. Okay, so I could just slightly cheat this and just take some copper out. Sort of, whoops, not the tin. Yep, so it's heating, and we should get copper, which will let us get the solar panel, which will be our first upgrade. So we just need to put it in our inventory. We don't seem to have like a slot system for either me or poor little Arthur there. Can't really put anything in his inventory. Seems to be just mine, which is okay. So with the solar cell Mark 1, we'll start to get a little bit more power, a little bit more efficient solar panel power from our suit, which will be good. We also, of course, want the power pack. That needs iron and lithium, which we don't have. And the headlight needs lithium, nickel, and titanium, which we definitely don't have. Okay. The problem with the solar cell, however, is that it requires a hydrojet cutter to manufacture. Alright. The hydrojet cutter needs an unknown material. I'm going to assume it's iron or something else we haven't found yet. And it needs to be placed on top of the manufacturing plant. So, right here, I assume. Unless that is a hydrojet cutter. Well, it is a hydrojet cutter. We've already got one. Just one, though. Okay. Fine. Ignore what I just said. We can make solar cell Mark 1. Fine. So I'm going to actually go and see if I can find some more stuff. By stuff, I really mean the other metals. We've got tin and copper. Why are you... Oh, they're out of power. Yeah, I still have to ladle the power. I've not got another laser coming out here and transferring power yet. I'll need to do that. So I did head down a little bit, and I'll just show you where I headed. We can use G to just expend a bit of power to produce glow sticks, so let's just do that. I do like them. I like the the noise they make. So down here we've got some large rocks. We can ping the unknown with left click, and you'll see there's some unknown stuff below us. So I may want to actually go and see what that is. And then we've got this cave system down here, which I imagine, just like Minecraft, makes it a little bit easier. Of course, I am going to scan things I haven't scanned before. That will actually just help get it more research points. Okay, so where was that? It's still quite far below us, is it? Or maybe not quite far. We go back to our... Oh, we get echo. If we go back to our gun here, or our builder gun, we can head down, just like in Minecraft, and just to make... because this is going to be quite dark otherwise, I'm just going to go this way. Let's see if we can find something. Where are we? We are right above it still. Okay. Please don't be anything like lava. Please don't be lava. I don't want lava. This is much faster than Minecraft, however, so happy about that. And let's keep going. Are we nearly by? Oh, we are. We're right on top of it. Okay. Looks like it's unknown block detected. Switch to the ore scanner. Where is that unknown block? Is it the one I'm pointing at? Okay, research station. That looks... research station to identify it. Oh well, I guess we have to go back up, but that's okay. We have the grappling hook, which makes it really quite easy to get up. I did get one commenter saying that you can descend straight down using grappling hooks. That just frankly terrifies me. Going up isn't too bad. Actually pointing down, every time I try it, I damage myself, and that's probably because it doesn't drop down far enough. But even so, it's not too bad when we're going this way. I quite like that. But going down, yeah, well, let's see. What have we got in our research station? Unknown material? Okay, that is a bauble and unknown material is rock. Okay. That's hardly going to, you know, break the Science Award of the Year. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to keep going until I find some other metals. I think we may have to just go further down to actually reach them, or maybe out. We'll give it a try, and we'll come back once we have them. Okay, so I've now built a solar cell, or the solar cell Mark 1, and that goes in my inventory. It's in the S section. If you press S, you get suit upgrades. And yeah, we just got this extra inventory. It's not really slotted to any particular area of the, you know, your suit as I expected, but you know, there is a separate inventory at least, and we can keep them there. And I'm not sure if the power core deserves to be there from Arthur, but it certainly is at the moment. We'll see. And Arthur seems to be quite happy with that at the moment. He's not complaining, at least. So we need to get some more energy and back on the hunt for iron, or maybe even lithium. Okay, so it looks like we do have a way to merge two lines. Although, let's see what materials it takes to build it. Let's have a look. What does the merge? I assume you're in here. Conveyor belt and unknown material. Okay, we're gonna have to keep on searching. But before I head off again, I should definitely upgrade Arthur once more. So we've got enough copper now to actually do that upgrade. So the Arthur battery core, yep, we've got 32. Expensive, it seems, at the moment, but yeah, hopefully this will be worth it. Let's just go to inventory, and will you work in there? Hopefully you will. If not, I'll move it back into here anyway. And hopefully that gives that little guy a lot more power. Okay, another unknown block. Are you going to be iron? You look like iron-ish. Let's give you a go. New scan complete. Will you let me take you? No, I've got to go back to the research station. Okay, well, sort of learning more about using this, yeah, grappling gun. More and more. Let's try and get back upstairs. And, oh god. This is gonna be horrible. Ooh. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Ow. Not fine. Not sure how you're supposed to go down with the thing other than pointing up and grabbing onto things as you're falling, which seems Not easy. And it seems a little bit dangerous. Okay, so if you have proper technique comments, feel free to put them in the comments section. In the meantime, let's research this unknown material. What have we got now? Iron ore. Great, so we can produce iron. We do actually need a few things for that. One is I'm probably going to need to put... certainly going to need the ore extractor. And it would be nice to have a storage crate. Let's see if we can get a storage crate on the go. Not a storage crate, sorry, a storage hopper. That needs iron. Okay, if I just make a regular crate, it won't do anything with it, but I don't have any wood. Okay, well, I guess we're stuck with the original sort of system, which is just to put an ore extractor down and then see what you can do later, which seems okay. It may be quite a while until I can get all the iron ore back to our base, but at least it's iron ore. Let's get over here so you can see where it is on my seed. It's down this huge hole, of course. And yes, not quite sure how we keep getting down there, really. But hey ho. Ow. Ow. This is awful. Maybe I'll find a better way. But in the meantime, I'm going to put that ore extractor down, if I can remember where the iron ore was. Where's my scanner? We're going to scan ping known ore. Yeah, there it is. It's down there somewhere. Did I cut through to get to that? Probably went down, further down. I need to find where I left my torch, and I've forgotten. 1 second. Here we are, at a wonderful iron ore vein. Once I remember where it was. And just a brief note, if you wanted iron ore straight away, you could hold down control and right click. I'm almost out of energy, so I'm not going to do it, but you can hold down control and right click and it will gather some ore without putting a extractor down. However, in my case, yeah, I probably don't want to do that. I'm almost out of power, so I need to make sure I can get out of here. So I'm going to go and get some power and then ladle it down there with my own suit battery for now, unless Arthur wants to give me a boost. Arthur? Hey boy. Power? No. No power? No power. Okay. Another quick tip to reduce the amount of power you use as well. If you put some torches around near your base, if you look at the very top right of my screen, you see the temperature. So if I get near close to those, you see it's 20 degrees when I'm close to them. But if I step outside that, on this particular planet, and this particular seed, it's minus 23. So yeah, the more it differs from my internal temperature, the more power I use, essentially compensating for that. So, you know, just bear that one in mind so that you have that. And if you want to get more torches, they're relatively easy. We can just grab all of this coal, or at least 10 of this coal. We can press C anywhere, just like in Minecraft, I suppose, and we should be able to make torches, I would imagine. Torch. It would be nice if we could. Maybe we can't. Oh no, there we can. Yeah. So 5 coal per torch, and we can just make a couple of those quite easily, which will just help us, you know, have this area be a bit warmer. We don't want too many of them, of course, because then we'd have to cool off our suit rather than warm it up. But having them around here seems like a good thing to do. I am going to need some more power, and Arthur's going to need more power, hopefully. Then we'll go down and see if we... I guess we could put power storage cube down there if we needed more. Receives energy from other sources, transfer energy to other machines, acts as a buffer. Maybe? Let's go and see if I can actually remember my way down there again. And see if I can put in, I don't know, 200. We do actually want a crate, though, of some kind. I could, for the moment, I don't need all this copper and tin necessarily, because the copper line stopped for a start. So I could just take you out. And I guess if this crate works to, you know, swap between the two to alternate, then we don't need to worry, and I can take the storage crate down, which has a lot more storage space. So in between runs to get iron, I can of course refill that crate down there with the ore extractor. So that should be fine, and really would be handy if I didn't nearly kill myself every time I tried to do this. No. Oh. Oh. This is horrible. Okay, so where is it? It's down here. This is where I left everything. Down, 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 and down here. There we go. So you're out of power, of course you are. So we can add some power. Just a little bit, and then put our crate down. And that hopefully should have quite a fair amount of iron ore. And we can, of course, take that upstairs. So let me add a little bit more. There we go. You can upgrade the drills in here. It will take up more power when you do so, though, so bear that one in mind. Just like we could upgrade many other things. One of the upgrades that it is actually suggesting, it's in the top right of the screen, is a forced induction kit. Now, that may require iron. If it does, then that's a little bit harder to actually get to. But not terribly... Oh, can I actually get out of here in one? Throw me over the top. Yeah. Okay, so forced induction kit. Let's see if you need iron. Okay, so I've built this ore thief as it tells me to make. I'm not quite sure about the reasoning behind this. I mean, I would expect that because I'm going to be setting up lots of ore extractors, I wouldn't need ore in my inventory. What this is supposed to do is take it out of your inventory, any ores, and put them into an adjacent hopper. Now, I had some trouble with this earlier, so we've got a hopper there. And it says can't locate adjacent offload hoppers. There's one right here. The only other place I consider putting it, I guess, is somewhere like here. That might be the option, I guess. Will that work? And attach machines. Nope, that's still not working. So I'm not quite sure about this machine just yet. Maybe I'm just missing something really obvious, but I'm sure commenters will say. Anyway, we've got that ore thief going. We need to build a laboratory and a parathermic generator. Our parathermic generator is just like essentially the central unit works, how it works for power generation. So it's going to feed in coal and produce power from it. That'll just let us move the furnaces away from the central power hub, ideally. So this furnace and its upgrade, which I've just crafted, which is the forced induction block, which makes it faster but uses more power. That we can move it away from the central power hub, and from there we can sort it out. So we've got iron ore being powered up from this. That's going through the mountain, down a shaft, and down to where our iron ore extractor is. And yeah, so everything's working. We don't have conveyors just yet, but for the iron anyway. But we'll sort that out between the episodes, and we'll come back to you next time. So, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to thumbs up and share if you've liked it. If you've got any suggestions, feel free to comment them, including how you use this thing. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.